The FBI says a woman accused of making threats against Colorado schools is dead. Authorities say she died from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Natasha Fata was listening in on the FBI news conference. And Natasha, what's the latest information?
Well, we've received confirmation from both the FBI and local authorities that the suspect that they had been looking for, 18-year-old Pais, is dead. And they believe that she's dead as a result of a self-inflicted wound. So this was a young woman that they had been looking for over a day now. And as a result of her reported threats, they had shut down more than several different school boards in the Denver area. So what we know from the police is that she made some sort of credible threat, and that what exactly that threat was remains unclear, but that she had some sort of infatuation with the Columbine shootings that took place in 1999. And whatever she said, however she said, it was enough for all of these schools to react and say, we're not going to allow school to proceed today. We're not going to have students and staff within the boundaries of the schools. So there was a huge manhunt, and the federal authorities, as we know, became involved in all of this. They were searching in and around Denver schools. They were also looking at the base of Mount Evans, which is a major mountain peak in Colorado. Those are some of the images into the newsroom of the police searching there. That's where her body was found. So beyond all of this, they say there's no longer a threat to the public, no longer a threat to the schools and the community. But there is a concern because just on Saturday is going to mark the 20th anniversary of the Columbine shootings, where two young students pulled out weapons, killed 13 people, injured many, many more. It was really the beginning of what became an ongoing series of stories in the United States about school shootings. So that anniversary is going to be marked, but the local authorities were saying this is a place where we are going to be in mourning. We don't necessarily need people to come and celebrate or become tourists in a situation like this, particularly after this young woman has also lost her life. So let's have a listen to one of the local authorities.
I'm very thankful that this threat is over and we can get back to the business of learning. But we know that Columbine continues to attract people from around the world. And if I have any message, we're not a place to come visit if you're not a student. If you don't have business there, we're not a tourist attraction, and we're not a place for you to come and gain inspiration.
So some pretty hard language there from the officials saying, don't use us to gain your personal inspiration. They're still in the process of coping with this horrible anniversary coming up, and now on top of that, an 18-year-old woman is dead, they believe, as a result of a self-inflicted wound after a massive manhunt where they believe she was the main suspect in a series of threats that led to the shutting down of at least 20 different school boards in the Denver area.
All right, Natasha, thank you.
You're welcome.